You okay? Yes, good morning, Las Vegas. This is Donald Marquez, your host of Your Insurance Connection. Welcome again to the show. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Please stay dry. Please drive slowly out there. The roads are very slick. Accidents can happen very easily, and it could affect your car insurance. Again, my name is Donald Marquez, and this is Your Insurance Connection. Each and every Tuesday right here at 88.1, we talk about insurance. We talk about your homeowner's insurance, your auto insurance, yes, and we always talk about your life insurance. It's very important to keep your life insurance active. If you get a life insurance policy, you need to keep it. Now, I have been going through the process with some customers coming in. They have good intentions to purchase life insurance. We go through the process, fill out the application, but you don't do your phone interviews. You have to, once you start the process with life insurance, I'm going to do my due diligence on my end. I need you to follow through. I need you to pick up the phone and call and get your phone interview taken care of. That way we can finish the process. You have to understand there is a procedure. Once you receive a life insurance application, it's not over yet. It still has to be processed through the underwriters. They have to review it, especially when we're talking about the larger life insurance policies. For more information, my name is Donald Marquez. Give us a call. 702-236-2624 is my contact phone number, 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. Let us get you some life insurance in place. Now, the procedure is you come in my office, we sit down, we find out what your needs are for life insurance. We find out exactly how much life insurance you need. A lot of you come into my office, I don't know how much life insurance I need. You want me to tell you how much life insurance you need. So what we do a comprehensive needs analysis. And what is a needs analysis? We sit down with you. We find out your obligations, your liabilities. We find out if you have children, a mortgage. All these matter when you have a life insurance policy. Because when you have a life insurance policy in place, that is an automatic investment in your future for your family's future. Look at it as an instant savings account. Are you good at saving money? Are you good at saving money? However, if you go out and get a $100,000 life insurance policy and you're paying less than $1 a month for that $100,000 life insurance policy, your value just went up. Your assets just went up $100,000. Even if you can't afford the $100,000 policy, get you something in place, because what is your current value? What is your current value? How much money do you have in the bank? Do you save enough money? Can you save $100,000? Can you save $50,000? If you're not that disciplined and you cannot save money, this type of money we're talking about, and I'm not talking about your 401ks, that's fine. Have that in place too. That's for your retirement. But we're talking about a life insurance policy in place. Okay, a life insurance policy in place. Because if something happens to you, your family will be devastated. Just take yourself out of the equation. Take yourself out of the family. With your income or everything that you contribute to the family, just take yourself out and think about how your family will survive. If you don't have a life insurance policy, it's the first of the year. A lot of you told me you're going to come in the first of the year and get this started. Now is the time to get it started. My name is Donald Marquez. Give us a call at 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624 is my contact phone number, 702-236-2624. I'm so excited to be here. I want to thank the people that came in to purchase home, auto, and life insurance last week. And, and the continued support. My listeners out there, thank you so much for listening every week. The Don Father will be on air this coming Friday. He told me he'll be able to get out. So he's going to come visit us, make a quick visit this coming Friday. So definitely tune in from 9:30 to 10 o'clock right here at home of the People Station, 88.1. I want to also thank 88.1 for this platform, allowing me the time to come on the air for almost 5 years now. Yay! Almost 5 years I've been on the air helping people better understand their car insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. Now, if you have that vehicle out there and you're experiencing increase in insurance rates, give us an opportunity, sit down with you, and we'll do an insurance review. See if we can save that money on that auto insurance policy. A lot of you tell me you have full coverage. Oh, I need to know a lot more than just that. I need to know what your bodily injury is, what your property damage is. If you're leasing your car, now if you are planning on leasing a vehicle, just heads up, you have to carry your insurance on the bodily injury portion at $100,000 per person, $300,000 each accident, and $100,000 property damage. I'm just gonna put it at $100,000. So $100,000 bodily injury, $300,000 liability, and $100,000 property damage. Now, there's some people will argue with that and say you could take $50,000, but we just want to make sure you're covered, because your lease, when you lease a vehicle, and if you don't have the higher limits of liability, you're going to find out right away on your lease contract you must carry these higher limits of liability. Now, if you're going to carry uninsured motorists, a lot of insurance companies now want the uninsured motorists to match the bodily injury portion of the policy. I don't want to get too technical, and this is why I'm give you a heads up. I'm giving you a heads up just in case you're considering leasing a brand new vehicle and you don't have your insurance at those requirements on the lease contract. That will increase the cost of insurance. For more information, give me a call. 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. Veronica is standing by right now to take your name and your number, and we'll call you right after the show. We'll book you in for an appointment. We'll sit down, and we'll talk about all your insurance concerns. We're located right on the corner of Sahara and Rancho in the beautiful U.S. Bank building. I'm on the 8th floor. I work by appointment only. Give us a call, 702-236-2624. Don't let the rain stop you. I'm here. I'm in the rain. What's that song? Go outside in the rain. Don't let the rain stop you. We're here doing business in the rain. We in and out, taking care of business. We're going to help you take care of your business. 702-236-2624. Give us a call, 702-236-2624. Again, if you're thinking about purchasing a car, and right now all the new models are out and everybody's got that new car fever going on, you're getting your tax refund, hopefully, if the government opens back up, right, Frank? Yeah. If the government opens back up and you get your tax refund, if you want to get that new car or get you replace the vehicle you have now, and you don't know what the insurance is going to cost on the vehicle, a smart thing to do is this. Give us a call. We need the vehicle identification number. We can give you a quote based on that car, what it's going to cost you. Because a lot of people get insurance shock. This is what you do. You go out and purchase the vehicle, okay? You get all excited and you got that new car or that pre-existing vehicle. That's new to me these days. And, question the insurance. As long as you have current insurance, they'll let you roll off the lot. Then all of a sudden you call your insurance agent and you find out, okay, I just bought this vehicle and the insurance just went way up. It's a good idea to check on the insurance first. The only thing we would need is your vehicle identification number on that vehicle, and we can run some analysis on it on how much it's going to cost you to drive that vehicle. And that way, you know exactly what this car is going to cost. Then you still have maintenance on top of that, but you want to make sure you know what that insurance costs. 702-236-2624 is my contact phone number, 702-236-2624. A lot of you have came in and got the insurance review. Let's talk about the insurance review. So when you come in my office, and it's always good to have your current auto insurance, your current life insurance, and your current homeowner's insurance or renter's insurance policy in place with you. Now, we can't look up all this information anymore like we used to because of privacy laws. We can only access a little bit of information. Definitely, we can access your driver's license, vehicle driving history, whether you have tickets, accidents, or claims. Now, I see on the radio, and I hear on the radio, and I see on television that they talk about accident forgiveness. Accident forgiveness doesn't mean anything to me. They forgive you for the accident. Of course, the insurance company will give you the accident, but you will lose certain discounts. Now, not to say that they won't non-renew you. Accident forgiveness can go two different ways. Now, if you pay an extra on your auto insurance policy for accident forgiveness, that means you're locked in, you won't get your rates increased. But you could lose valuable discounts. Although they forgive the accident, but you could lose the accident-free discount. Or if you do have accident-free and you're not paying extra for it, okay, what's going to happen is when your policy renew, you'll get the renewal rate at a higher rate, but the accident is forgiven. So it's two different things about accident forgiveness you have to understand. Now, if you're paying extra for it, it's called an endorsement on your auto insurance policy for accident forgiveness. You're paying a little extra every month. So if you are in a car accident and it's your fault, and that's another thing about accident forgiveness. You got to find out if you're forgiven, if it's your fault. Now, accident forgiveness could mean simply if you're in an accident. It's a lot of moving parts of the insurance. That's what I'm trying to get to. You have to understand the insurance policies. Don't just think, I hear people say, I'm good. You don't know if you're good or not. You really don't. Don't take for granted that you are good. You may be paying too much for car insurance. You may can save some money on that homeowners auto insurance combined as a multi-policy discount. Let us do that for you. That's what we do. I'm an insurance broker, been around for the last 22 years in this business, and I absolutely love what I do. I'm a native of Vegas, born and raised right here. This used to be some of my stomping grounds where the radio station is, hanging out back in the day, running around on the west side and just hanging out. But things have changed. Now, Vegas has grown all over the valley. We have Summerlin, we have Henderson, we have North Las Vegas, which is expanded. I mean, we're a real city now. And I watch my city grow, and I love my city. But what I see is people driving, they get in car accidents, they don't know what to do. The first thing you should do is contact your insurance agent. Really, you should contact your insurance agent. And if your insurance agent is busy and they can't help you, give us a call. We'll help you. Don't cost you anything. When you come see me with an insurance review, we sit down and review all your insurances. We want to make sure we could save you some money. We want to make sure the policy coverages are adequate. Some of you may be underinsured, especially with your homeowners. 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. Give us a call at 702-236-2624. My location, Sahara Rancho in the beautiful U.S. Bank building, located on the 8th floor. We work by appointment only. Do appreciate everyone tuning in, listening. I mean, this has been an incredible, last year was incredible. We're very busy last year. We plan on being extremely busy this year, but with your continued support, we make it happen each week at Your Insurance Connection. I'm a broker. I represent multiple insurance companies for auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and I represent 66 life insurance companies. I can do the shopping for you. It's never a good idea to go online and do your own shopping, because now you have all your information online. That's a lot of valuable information. You don't want to buy a life insurance policy online. It's not that simple. And if you're a certain age, in your 60s and mid 60s and going in your 70s, term insurance is not a good idea. And why is that? Because you cannot, at 65, 70, you cannot get a 30-year term policy. You just can't get it. They may, if you receive this information in the mail, and I do receive calls on this, that people want to know if it's a good idea. I tell them no, because in your 70s, if you get a term insurance promotion in the mail, you fill it out, send that card in, you're going to be on what we call a 5-year renewable term policy. For the first 5 years, okay, the rates are okay. For the first 5 years, they're okay. But it's a term policy. Term means it will term out. But now in your next 5 years, that rate is going to go really up, really expensive. You won't be able to afford it. Those policies are really designed for you to pay on them for 5 years and just let them go. A lot of you have experienced term policies terming out. They will not take you to age 95. They will if you want to pay that ridiculous premium. You have to look at the page that it shows your coverages for a certain period, 10, 20, or even 30 years. Once that term period is over, now the rate is going to go up on you every single year. If this is happening to you, your term policy is getting ready to term out, or you're experiencing where should I keep it because I can't afford this payment every year, call me at 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. There may be some options in there. We can convert that term insurance into a universal life insurance policy. Now you know what your payment is going to be every month, and you know your coverage is going to be locked in. This is what I do. So don't ever consider you're good until you talk to a professional. I'm a professional insurance agent. I've been around for 22 years in this business. You can call it the Department of Insurance. Never had one complaint against me. Not one. Not one. My integrity is very important to me. What I do is very important to me because I want to make sure you're whole. I want to make sure you're covered. Not only just to say I'm covered, I'm fully covered, but you're going to know your coverages too. When we have an insurance review, you're going to know what your coverages are. You're going to know what you're paying for. Just don't say I have full coverage. And I ask most of you, what does that mean really? What is your bodily injury coverage? What is your property damage coverage? Do you have medical payment on your auto insurance? Do you have uninsured motorists? And what are your limits of liability? What are your limits on these coverages that you're paying $300 and $400 a month on with 2 and 3 cars? 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. Hey, Frank, how you doing over there, man? Wake up.
Oh.
I see you over the days now. So we want to, Frank is my media personnel. He takes care of Frank White. He takes care of all my media, social media platform. Also, he posts me on Facebook. You can check me out on Facebook, Donald Marquez at Your Insurance Connection. What about our Facebook friends? Any questions from Facebook?
Yes, we have a couple. This first one touches on life insurance, and they would like to know what would be the best life insurance policy to purchase if you want your mortgage paid off in the event you should pass away before the mortgage is completed.
Oh, that's a good question. Because when you close on a home, and I have my man Greg DeVille, he's on the show every other day. Friday, he's on Fridays, every other Sunday, and not Monday. Pretty soon he gonna just come on right after me. I don't know. Greg's just all over the place. My man Greg DeVille, he comes on the air and he talk about buying a home. And once you purchase that home from Greg DeVille, and you close with Sheila, she does along with Sheila Smith. She's a mortgage person. Once you go through the process, now all of a sudden you're in your home. You receive all this mail to protect your mortgage. You get a lot of mail coming in, and then mostly it's term insurance. And they make these offers to you to protect your mortgage. Now, again, it's called mortgage protection. So if they're contacting you by way of phone or by way of mail when you purchase a home, they try to categorize it as mortgage protection. It is a life insurance policy. And more than likely, it is a term life insurance policy. Okay, so you have a 30-year mortgage, you will want to get a 30-year term insurance policy. But you don't want to receive that term insurance policy and the rate goes up on you every 5 or 10 years. If you're experiencing this, you want to give us a call, 702-236-2624. Veronica's standing by to take your name and number. We'll call you right after the show, 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. Yeah, it's called mortgage protection. So whatever you can afford, we'll sit down with you. We'll try to maximize that term insurance. But again, you have to qualify for term insurance. Do not just think you can fill some paperwork out, send it in, and the life insurance company is going to take you. No, you have to qualify for this. And you may have to take a physical. You may have to have a phone interview. Just because they sell life insurance, that don't mean they'll offer it to you and give it to you. They'll offer it to you, but you may not qualify for it. This is what I do. I have a screening process. I ask you health questions. We want to make sure we put you with the right insurance company. And if you smoke a little medicine on the side, they call it smoking medicine now, Frank. If you smoke medicine, we can get you a life insurance policy. A lot of insurance companies out there will not take you. I have about 4 or 5 that will take you if you smoke medicine on the regular or for recreational smoking medicine. We can help you out. We can help you out with a life insurance policy. What else? What else? Why are you laughing, Frank?
No, that was the first time.
I know people smoke. They call it medicine.
Medicine?
Yeah, well, back in the day, we didn't call it that. We call it something completely different.
Yeah.
We have a caller. Just before we get to the next question, we have a caller online, 702-647-3688. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Donald. I do have a question, and I wanted to maybe put a point across. Usually when we're thinking about life insurance, we're thinking about life insurance for our parents who are older and for ourselves. And by the time, unfortunately, that we're thinking about the life insurance, we're probably already in our 30s and 40s. But I want to touch on this, and I think that it's something that we really, really need to think about. with the gun violence and everything, and with the things that the children, the youth are involved in, I think we really need to talk about getting our children, making sure that our children have life insurance. And I believe that you can put them on your policy as a rider, or you can just buy insurance. But I just think that it's something that really needs to be talked about because, unfortunately, grandparents are outliving their grandchildren. So if you could just talk about that, I think that it's important.
You know, it's extremely important, especially with the gun violence. The youth today. It wasn't like that growing up in this community when I was growing up, or nowhere in this country like we're experiencing now. The gun violence is out of control. Sometimes I get nervous around too many youth. You know, no matter who they are, I get a little concerned because anything can just break out. But you're absolutely right. We can tailor a life insurance policy that will add your children on as a rider. You do have to have a life insurance policy in place, and your children have to be under 18 years or 17 years young to put them on a life insurance policy. Now, they're on there for probably to about age 25, 26. Now they can spin off on their own with their own life insurance, and it's extremely affordable. Extremely affordable. There's no excuse for it. It's probably less than 50 cents a day to add your children on with a $10,000 or $15,000 rider on your life insurance policy. That's a really good point. With all the gun violence, and you know, I talked to Andre over at the Serenity Funeral Home, and he's telling me there's a lot more youth coming through his establishment than more than ever. These young children are killing themselves at a rapid rate, and the families, whether you are a man or a woman or a child, it still costs anywhere from $15,000 to put a loved one to rest. And you want to be able to rest at night, knowing that you are protected. You know, I cannot imagine not having life insurance on myself or my children. I just cannot imagine not having any type of protection. That's a good point. That's a good point. It is extremely important to have your family whole. Not only life insurance on yourself, but also life insurance on your children too as well.
Right, and there are a lot of grandparents that are, you know, the ones that are having to raise the grandchildren. And I mean, I could only imagine being a grandparent, having that hardship, and then having to come up with the finances at such an emotional state to have to, you know, do all of that. So I just wanted to say that we definitely need to consider buying life insurance for ourselves, especially, you know, when we're in our 20s and 30s, because it's so inexpensive instead of waiting until we're so much older. We definitely need to make sure that our children are insured. And I just wanted to say that, and thank you for doing every single thing that you do for the community. You provide such a wonderful service, and I just want to say thank you.
You're certainly welcome, and I'm going to continue to do this as long as they have me here. And I do appreciate the call because this is extremely important. You know, what you talked about earlier. This is a tipping point with families when you lose a loved one and there's no financial resources to bury a loved one. People are out on the street begging. The funeral home is in business. They're in business. They are a business, and a lot of times too, people have to go to cremation. And when as cremation as an option, you don't want to cremate your loved ones, but you cannot afford. You can't afford the $15,000 funeral. Now you have to cremate your loved one. You don't want to do that to mom or dad or your children, but sometimes you don't have a choice. You have to live with that the rest of your life, by the way. You know, not so much you gotta deal with the burial, but if you can't afford the burial, sometimes families they tear apart. Families are ripped apart because of the financial part of the grieving, that process. Someone has to pay for it. Someone has to pay for it. And if there's no money, then, okay, we have to do a cremation, and you have to live with that the rest of your life. I want to thank you for calling in. We're really getting short on time, and I do want to appreciate you calling in. And that means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome, and thank you. Have a wonderful day.
And you too as well. That hit home. It was a young man walking from school last week, and I just cannot imagine what his family is going through. He was at school and he was at the wrong place at the wrong time. A young man, I think he was like 16 years young, and he was killed on the corner just walking home at the wrong place at the wrong time. It happens too often in our community. We need to stop the violence. If you have a gun, put it up. Put it in the safe. You know, don't have it accessible to the children, and ask your children, do they have a gun? Ask them, do they have a gun? And what are you doing with a gun? And they'll probably tell you, it's for my protection. It's really sad what we're going through right now. This gun thing is just totally out of control. And I don't care if you're a gun right activist or not. I own a gun, but I don't go around carrying my gun like this is the Wild Wild West. You know, put your gun up. Ask your children, do they have weapons? Because it could save a life. It could save their life. Thank you so much for calling in, caller. 702-647-3688 is the line here. We'll be on Friday. We'll continue this conversation Friday. My name is Donald Marquez, and we offer life insurance to the youth. We offer life insurance to your children. Now, if you don't have a life insurance policy, and you want to get life insurance on your children, and you don't have a policy, we have to have a policy on you in order to put the rider on the children as a rider on your policy, or you just can, you know, we don't want you to get a life insurance policy on your children and not a life insurance policy on you. That's one of the questions we do ask. Do you have life insurance in place? Now, if you have life insurance on your job, that's fine. But if you leave that job or you retire, okay, you may not have any life insurance. I want to thank the listeners for tuning in this today on Tuesday, this rainy Tuesday. We're going to broadcast Friday from 9:30 to 10 o'clock. Again, we have other shows on 88.1. We have She Does Loan on Monday from 10:30 to 11 o'clock. Sheila Smith. And I'll also check out my man Greg DeVille on Fridays, Sundays, and also Mondays, right here at home of the People Station, 88.1. I want to thank the listeners for tuning in each week at Your Insurance Connection. Give us a call. Again, let's look at your insurance, 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. We'll call you right after the show. Until next week, just keep it crispy.